Hangouts on there is live. Bet you it is too. Guarantee. Oop, I need that. Hold on. I need that link right there. I got it. Hey, country girl. In your email. Okay, where's the rest of everything at? I love to talk to myself. Till I know somebody else is here. All right, chat, where you at? 6 people. John, Deadhead, Sandy, how are you? Howie, good evening. Cat boxes on. Sandra, hey Slim. Uh-oh. Let's talk about GMs too. Let's see what happens next. I think the notifications went out. There's an awful lot of people for the not that went out. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, Rick's is in a time warp. He thinks it's morning time. So I should drink this coffee. Hey, B lady, how are you? Good evening, B lady. Our friend Country Girl will be here in a moment. I think she's making tea. That's just a thought I had. She's making tea. And there she is. Hey, Country Girl. See, I knew she would be here. I had faith. Hi, Country Girl. Look at the pretty flowers that B Lady got you, Country Girl. They're beautiful. Okay. Hey, Patty Rose. Hello. Barnyard. Oh my God, I can't spell. Really trust that. Cap locks can't decide if they want on. They're on. I want them off. There. Computer mistake. Yeah. I spelled that weird. I spelled it right. Just didn't get to everything else right. Hey, Country.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Thank you, B Lady. The flowers are beautiful. Hey, Stan. Hey, Howie. How is my Howie today?
Hey, little dumpling.
Barnyard's here. Little dumpling's here. Hi, guys. How y'all doing? Ooh. My cup is hot.
Your voice sounds a lot better now, too.
It's getting there slowly but surely.
Backroads, how are you?
Hey, Backroads. Hi, darling. Sandy. Hi, sweetheart.
Ooh, it's snowing up there. Where Howie's at? Look at there. Rocky Brook. And there's two family.
Ah, my beautiful Cher, I love you more. I do. I promise you.
That's what I said. Our voice is back. Yep, that's Cher.
Of course it is. I got my Cher radar tuned in. Oh, look, my sissy's here. Hi, sissy.
Yes, Big Rick. 'Tis I, the female one of the Daryl is downstairs doing the woodworking. Yeah, when you said I love you more, country girl, I had a feeling that wasn't Daryl.
It's not possible, Cher. It's just not.
Blue Wings. Look at that, country. There's Blue Wings.
What is the tip? It's actually a little bit cooler tonight, B-Lady, because we had a bunch of rain come in. We had a big front this morning. We had some ponding water on the way home I had to watch out for. But I'm going to tell you what, currently it is 57. Our high was 75. This front came through and it dropped almost 20 degrees in about an hour.
Yes, yeah, I figured it out.
Snow on the fruit tree blossoms.
We should do a 24-hour 7 stream with a theme. We did that before when Bobby and us did that time. Country Girl was there too.
Yep.
It was tiring. The last few hours was killer, but we did it, made it.
Well, you know what's really crazy, B-Lady? It's actually colder at Rick's house than it is at mine. Or warmer at Rick's house than it is at mine. I'm colder than he is right at the moment. How crazy is that?
That's crazy. We were in short. We got the air conditioning on in the house today. It's so hot.
Oh, my air conditioner's still on. It's running now. So, Sissy, how are you?
Hey, JD, my brother.
You talking about the sayings, B-Lady? All the funny sayings we read? Hi, JD. Hi, Allie. Are y'all following me? I don't mind if you do because I love y'all. Well, last time, B-Lady, there wasn't no shifts to it. We were here for 24 hours. It was like literally, that was crazy.
Right. I'm in North Carolina. It was 76 today in the sunshine, and it was hot. 80-some% humidity, just like a summer day.
Oh, no, Sissy, what's wrong? Hey, Autumn. If you want the sayings like ours do, B-Lady, you have to go into the settings. Let me see where it's at.
Look at there who just come through the door.
Wow. Here I'm having life catastrophes and he shows up in here and didn't call me. I love him. It's okay.
If you want the link, let me know, Sam. I'll send you one.
Anyway, B, go into the settings, like the 3 little dots at the top right corner, and then go to settings. And then there's a profanity tab. There's a lock screen. There's a notification tab. There's several different things you can change. On the profanity, mine is set to on. You can also set it to some or off. But that's how we get all the funny stuff.
It's hilarious too. I love it reading it.
I know some of them we can't read on here, but yeah. Me and 2 other ladies were catfished by a woman-sounding man. All righty then. That's because you're so beautiful, Cece. They couldn't stay away. So, Sam, when you get time, I'm just going to say this here. We got to talk, brother. When you got time. Talk about life changes, okay?
Now, that's a big old Sam right there. Look at that. What?
I'm telling you, Sissy won't get your attention, that's for sure.
She got it, too. Look at that.
The one I tried to use for the bees works great inside as a hearing aid. That's cool, B.
It is cool. Hey, B and J.
And Jay, what's up? How are y'all? I actually stopped by there late last night. I couldn't sleep. I was just really having a rough night. So I got the chance to stop into their live for a little while, and that was fun. Had a really good time visiting with them.
Islands of Fun, Autumn, hello.
I know, right, Barnard? All right, Sam. Let's just say I need my brother, okay? We'll leave it at that. Howie says tomorrow a bunch of vids will be put up by his sister. It's here from Japan, and she does all the tech work because I have no tech brains. That'll be cool.
Hey, Turbo, Lois saying, good evening.
Well, cool, lady. I might have to check that one out just so I can spy on my little brother. You think it'll reach Carolina?
It might.
No, he doesn't tell me everything anyway, but whatever.
You don't have nothing.
Hey, Lois Ann, how are you, sweetheart?
Hadn't seen Danny in a while. He was feeling bad. Hope he's feeling better.
Hi, Danny. I just listened to him. If you guys haven't checked it out, I just listened to one, and he did it a few months ago, and I missed it, but he did a rendition of, oh gosh, now it's right there on the tip of my tongue. Can y'all see it? House of the Rising Sun. And he did a great job on that. If you haven't heard him do that song, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Turbo, what's up, babe? Okay, so y'all want to hear a funny story from today?
Yeah.
So we've got an ad in the paper to hire some more laborers. This one young gentleman, he called and I answered the phone, good afternoon, track work. He said, yeah, I was looking at that ad in the paper. I said, yes, sir. He said, well, are you hiring? I said, well, the ad's in the paper. Well, yeah, but I need to make sure you're hiring. And I said, well, secretly, just between you and me, I don't tell everybody this. So don't go around repeating it. But I just really like to see how much of the company's money I can waste. So I arbitrarily post ads and pay for them all over town. I just do it for the hell of it. And he said, really? That's funny. I got to do that. And I was like, oh, my God. I said, sir, I'm kidding. If you want to apply for the job, you need to come to the office and fill out the application. Okay, well, where's it at? I said, the address is in the ad. Well, I just needed to make sure that was your address. I said, nope, I put other people's address in there just so I could see how to confuse people. He said, man, you're mean. I said, sir, I've got to go. You have a great day. And I just hung up the phone. I was like, oh, my God.
He wasn't catching on too quick, was he?
He wasn't catching on at all. I was like,
Hey, Ashley, how are you?
Yeah, right, B-Lady. Cream of the crop there. Ashley. It is my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful niece or sister. I'm not sure. What are we going to call you, Ashley? I'm too old to be your sister. But I'm too young to be your mom. I guess we'll have to go with sisters. So, Danny, how are you feeling these days, babe? Are you doing better? Right, B-Lady. Of course, if Joanne, I think you said one time was your like your YouTube mom almost. I guess I could be an aunt. I could be Aunt CG. How's that?
Net came back on. That's my guess. What do you guess? Hey, Spirit in the Sky. Oh my God, I can't spell. Let's see it.
I have my older brother David. He is 1 year younger than my Aunt Char. So my mom and my grandmother were pregnant at the same time. All right, Aunt CG it is. We'll call you my beautiful niece. Hey, sis. How are you, Suzanne? And Spirits in the house. Hello, darling.
Well, Rico, CG, everybody, I got to run. Keep falling asleep now. Have a great evening. I'll catch you next time. CG, text me.
Text me tomorrow. I will, babe. Probably won't text you at work. It'll probably be as soon as I get home. But I love you.
Good night, Sam. Good to see you.
So how was your day, Rick?
Pretty good. I got through this morning. I messed around here and straightened up some stuff in a building or two out there. Kind of just piddled around the rest of the day.
How's my favorite rooster?
Oh, he's out there carrying on. You saw him this morning. He's sitting on the handle.
Yeah, he really is. Honestly, though, I mean, in all seriousness, he really is one of the more beautiful roosters I think I've ever seen. His colors are fabulous.
He's a pretty one. I really like him. Nothing seems to bother me. I saw a hawk flying over today. It kind of worried me. A big hawk, one big enough to carry off a rooster, not a little hawk.
Oh no!
But so far so good.
Oh no, Ash. That was me yesterday, Ashley. I could not sleep just to save my life. I just kept tossing and turning, and I'd drift off for 10, 15 minutes, and then I'd be wide awake. So I think I finally went into really deep sleep at about 1:30 this morning, and the alarm went off at 5. So it's like, oh my gosh.
She's like 5 hours or something ahead of us, so it's pretty late right now.
About 1:30 in the morning for her.
Yeah.
Well, at least you have us to keep you company, Ashley.
Yeah. We'll be insomnia next with you. No problem.
Because trust me, when I couldn't sleep in the middle of the night, there wasn't nobody on. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do?
You tell everybody you're from North Carolina.
Carolina.
Carolina. You grew up with chickens on a farm? That's pretty cool, B-Lady.
Awesome, bub. I will absolutely go listen to him, brother. I'm hoping, and it kind of starting to sound like my voice is starting to come back because I really, really miss singing like you would not believe.
We got to figure out how some way I can play the guitar and you sing.
Well, JD and I used to do it all the time.
I know, but it cancels it out, you know.
Well, on Skype, it won't do that.
Yeah, I've got OBS.
I was gonna say I've got OBS too, so one of us can run OBS and we can do it.
Yeah,
Skype and OBS. But we definitely need to do that.
I grew up in Virginia too, B-Lady. That's where I was born. Skeeter.
Go live at 10. How are you, Skeeter, darling? I will remember that, Autumn. I just am always leery to in the middle of the night because I don't want to wake anybody up. That's what we're talking about, B-Lady, OBS, which is what TFAM uses. OBS and Skype.
That's what I've got, OBS.
Yeah, I've got OBS and Skype. I just got to figure out how to use it. It's a little complicated.
I watched a guy the other night showed me on his how he was using it. You know him if I could think of the name of him. I can't pull it up right now.
No 1,000 subs, not yet, Skeeter. I'm really close though. Ashley, I get up at 5 in the morning my time, and I leave by about 6 or 6:15 my time.
Manassas site of the First Civil War. I know where Manassas is too. Right above Richmond going on.
I have to go check my channel. I know I'm getting real close to 1,000. I'm gonna have to come up with something for my 1,000 sub giveaway. Holy cow. Ashley's got OBS on her computer, but the camera and lighting is crapola. B-Lady, OBS is something broadcasting service. Open broadcasting service is just another way of streaming, similar to a Hangouts call, but it's totally independent of Google or anybody else. It just hooks in through, you do it through your YouTube, and somehow or another you tell it which window you want it to show, and it plays and it broadcasts live, similar to a Hangouts, but it's not Google owned.
And it's free, B-Lady. It don't cost anything. The software don't. I'll drop a cookie in your bucket.
Yeah, it is a free program.
$984. You only like 16 more, country girl.
16 more. Wow, that's crazy.
It is.
I am just truly blessed, and I met some wonderful, wonderful people. But yeah, OBS is open broadcasting server, and you can use several different things, you know, to broadcast through. The most common one, of course, is YouTube. I'm getting close, Ash.
Evening, Brenda.
B-Lady, some people say once you learn it, it's super simple. It's just figuring out, you have to have all the settings done correctly and the right fluff in the right places, and you have to link windows. And I mean, but everybody says that once you learn it the first one or two times, that it's really simple.
If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to Maniac Grammy's Homestead there. She does live streams, usually about 11 o'clock in the day. Make sure you subscribe so you can pick up her stream too.
Hi, Brenda. Good morning, afternoon, sweetie.
It's Brando.
Folks are going to the White House, etc., to complain about YouTube censoring. I really think up the line they will let up. I doubt it. I don't see it happening, B, but
maybe.
I wish them luck. Who knows? Thanks, Island, honey, sweetheart. How are you? I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ashley, you do need to do a live. You hadn't did one, and I don't remember seeing one on the live.
I know. I haven't seen you do one since before Christmas. The last one I saw.
This weekend.
It is this weekend. We will be cooking Saturday. The guys, Susan and Rick, will send me their pictures by Sunday morning or so, probably Saturday afternoon. I think last time we had them by Saturday evening, we all had them done. I will put together a video similar to the last one. We'll show you the different plates. They'll be numbered 1, 2, 3. You guys won't know whose are whose. I'll mix up the order and what have you. So you'll have all day Sunday and until 5 o'clock Central Time Monday afternoon to vote. At 5 o'clock Central is when I get home from work. Voting stops.
Yeah. That guy was Yankee Living. I was watching him on a live stream. He was the one who was using OBS.
I was actually over his live stream right before I came over here with you.
Yeah, sure was.
Hey, Brando, how are you, sweetie? I ate another one of your chocolates today, by the way. Man, those are good. Wait a minute. He put your video. Did he put it in how he, like it was his own, like stream it as his? Or did he just share? Because if he streamed it as if it were his video, then you need to report that.
Brad lives about 30 minutes from you. Cool.
Yeah, Brando took the ones, those, you know, the seeds from the gourd that he sent you, the funny looking one.
Mm-hmm.
He got some of the sprouts today. Got him just watching the video. Got it transplanted and into some dirt, and it's gonna be awesome to see that grow. And we'll see how it comes out.
Yeah.
Did you check on those tomato seeds?
No, but I will. I need to pull them out of the refrigerator.
If you don't, it's a big deal. I'll order him some, but he said that if you had some, he'd just as soon pay you because he knows that yours are producing plants, you know?
Right. I'm pretty sure I have some, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check and see.
Yeah, Howie, you need to report that. That video belongs to you. It's your copyright. You need to report that. And any revenue he's gotten from it would come to you.
Pickerick, I'm going through you and Jerome's videos for B1s to use on our stream. So what type of permission do I need? Mine's copywritten, but I don't know if you can use. Can she use them if they're monetized? Mine are monetized on my channel.
All she needs is your permission to use some of the content.
Oh, I can do that.
And an acknowledgement at some point. She can put it in the description, or she can put a flash across the screen, you know, the following information is copyrighted by Pickerick, or she can put it in the description.
Yeah.
So basically, he just has to give you permission, and then you have to acknowledge it in some way within the video or the description that it's his copyrighted content.
And I'll be glad to give you permission, B-Lady. No problem. Be glad to. You can use any of mine you want.
Yeah, Howie, you need to go flag it and report it.
Hey, Graham.
Hey, Graham, how are you? Doing well, thank you. And yourself?
Boy, that live chat, top chat thing's hard to get used to.
I know. I've got a sticky note on top of my monitor that says switch to live. I put a little sticky note up there so I'll remember. Until it becomes habit, the sticky note will stay right there. Yeah, that's all you need to do, B-Lady. Yeah, if you made it and you did not give him permission, then that's a copyright infringement. So you need to go into the video itself, flag, and report it. And one of the options is copyrighted material. It's one of the options you can pick. And when they find out and discover that it's true, they'll take it down. He won't have an option, and they will demonetize him. They won't give him any money for it. So everything he thinks he made off of it, he won't get. It would help, Susan. He'd have to give us the name of it, the channel, and the name of the video. Let me see if I can find it. Is that what it says? Chicken and lawn?
It's been down in the teens the last couple of days. I can't wait for March. It is killing me that I'm not in the garden. Graham, we've had the opposite of that here in North Carolina. It's been 75 and sunny and 87% humidity. It feels like summertime.
B-Lady, I'm not sure how that works. I can do some investigating and try to figure it out for you, but I'm not 100% sure how that works.
Probably. But as long as I give you permission, I think you can use them. No problem. I'll be glad to do that.
She's saying that they're not monetized, but if she runs your content on her channel, do you still get paid for it as long as she gives you the copyright?
I don't know.
I'm not sure how that works. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Chicken and lawn on Urban Farmer. Okay, just a second. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There's an Urban Farmer, Curtis Stone. Is that who we're looking for?
I know him. He's a pretty good sized farmer.
Yeah, he has 189,000 subs.
Yeah, was stuff that he does too. He does it all in a small area, all these compact rows and stuff together. Does it in an urban area, and he sells it to restaurants everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He is a really good guy. You see that? CG?
What's that, babe?
Look in that chat thing. That's it, I think.
Yeah, that's different than what I went to, but
Food Force, can you please send Rick the link? He's coming to Missouri, Rocky Brook. That'd be cool. Yeah, I like Curtis Stone. He did that. Go ahead.
I was just saying I like Curtis Stone as well.
Yeah. The collab he did with Cody, Wrangler Star, that was a good one too. I like that, where he showed Cody how to do his upgrade all of his gardening and stuff.
Hey, Barbie. How are you, sweetie?
Hey, Free Barbie.
I got a different channel than you did, and I can't find this channel on my regular on the computer. But if that's the channel and I can find the correct video, let's see, there's a chicken coop design. How to build a chicken coop using old pallets. Okay, then.
I've seen that video before. Now that you mentioned it, I remember it.
I'm looking for one that says chicken and lawn.
Here, Howie, I'll give you a wrench. Just put the link in.
Amen. It's so much easier.
You know where the video's at.
Do chickens eat grass? Yeah, that's the easiest way, Howie. Just grab the link to the video and put it in here in chat for us. Yeah, I couldn't find it either, sis. So it's going to be a whole lot easier for him to just pop it in for us. He knows what he's looking for.
Type again. Make sure I got the right person. The chat is moving pretty quick. Yep, that's it. Oh. I'm going to go get some water. Be right back. Pickerick, is that Curtis Stone? Yes. That's who we were talking about. It's Curtis Stone, urban farmer.
Hold on, that's it. The one, hold on, let me open it back up.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Let him do it. They're searching their brains out. How we trying to find it? Two more. Sandra Buh.
I was trying to find one that had 17,000 views, and I was like, wait, hold on. You talking about the one do chickens eat grass? Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's 17,624 views. Do chickens eat grass? If that's the one, then I'll find it and I can pull it up. Yes, okay. All right. I got you. There it is. I got it. All right, here's a link. One of y'all want to click on that, make sure the link posted correctly, please. I always wondered that, Skeeter, listen to me. Yeah, he sure doesn't give you credit anywhere, and he's got a lot of stuff in that description, but he sure doesn't give you credit anywhere. So what you need to do, Howie, if you go on to that video, click on the dots, it says report. One of the options says infringes my rights, and that's where you need to flag it.
I thought I heard a rooster crowing.
You did. It was on the beginning of that video.
Chickens gonna tear up your yard. Yes, they will, Skater. I can vouch for that. Oh, it's not Curtis Stone.
B-Lady, I just sent you the link in your messenger. Yeah, it's not Curtis Stone. It's a different channel.
Right. I thought he was a big one.
B Lady, if you look under the video, there's 3 dots. You know, it'll say like a thumbs up, a thumbs down, share, add to a playlist, and then there's 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, then you would hit report. And in this case, because you don't own it, you just kind of have to pick one of those closest that matches. I would probably do spam or misleading. And then it gives you a spot once you go to next. It gives you a spot for an explanation.
Bye, fat boy. See you in a few minutes.
Hey, fat boy. Bye, fat boy. Love you, fat boy. Last presentation is now. Love you, babe. Yeah, I would do the misleading, B Lady. And then when you go to next, it gives you a spot for an explanation and you can explain it. Just say that this video was published by Food Forest Permaculture. That's misleading that it's his video when it's not.
Susan said it says Curtis Stone on hers.
I did find one that says Curtis Stone, but it's a different channel.
Right. It says video attributions or something like FFP video and under where it came.
I don't know where attributions is. That's what I'm trying to.
Picker, you're looking well. Thank you, Barbie. I feel good too. I really do. I've been sleeping the last couple of days pretty good.
GB and Jay, you have a great night, sweetheart. It was really fun getting to come and hang out with you guys last night.
And sleeping is normally not the case, Barbie. It's normally not. Like Country Girl didn't sleep hardly at all last night.
Not at all. There you go, B Lady.
Welcome back, John John.
Hey, John John. Wow.
Did the link come in here? Did I miss it? The link going there while I was gone or something?
For what, the video?
Yeah.
Yes, I posted it.
Okay. I'm going to scroll back up here and grab it right quick.
If you can't find it, let me know. I'll put it in your messenger.
Ooh, there it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
Steve. How are you, sweetheart? Autumn, I made myself some more of my Russian tea stuff, the spiced tea. I really love this stuff.
Which one are we supposed to do?
If you go to the 3 dots
Yeah, I got that.
and report, I did the one that says something and misleading. And then you can pretty much put what B Lady put in there. I mean, the same thing, that you happen to know that that video belongs to Food Forest Permaculture. It's misleading. Violation of the, it's not his video.
Right. Oh, no, not this.
Good, Steve. JD says play the guitar.
Me?
Yes. Well, it certainly ain't talking to me. Trust me.
That's an automatic.
Hey, Tim. How are you, big brother? Try that one, Tim. Let me know if that one works, Tim, but I think it does. I think that's the one B Lady got.
I know why I didn't see that now. I was still up there where that link was, about a half mile up the chat. Boy, my fingers are sore too. Ooh-wee. I ain't played in a long time. My fingers are sore, country.
Well, when Sam first started playing again, he said he had his fingers were almost to the point that they were starting to bleed. They were getting so raw until he got the calluses built back up again.
Yeah, that's what's got them. Mine's starting to feel a little bit. Before the calluses, they get numb. And then you're good for that once they get numb up really good.
Fat Boy, you planning on going somewhere, baby? I'm just asking.
Yeah, Barbie, I think it's a lot of us that have that insomnia like that. So please, you're my last before I've been by a couple of times.
That's it. Gotta love her.
Yeah, insomnia sucks. It does. That's what me and Barbie's conversation did.
It does. Last night I just could not. I mean, I just tossed and turned and tossed and turned, and I would drift off for 20 minutes and I'd be wide awake, and I just could not sleep.
I hate those nights like that. Terrible.
Fat Boy, before you go, Susan or Skeeter says, "What do you mean?" And I think that's Susan's. So Susan just kind of responded to you before you actually click off, Fat Boy. I'm gonna go put some more water on for tea. Just right back.
Go right ahead, and I'll play it to you.
All right.
No. Uh-oh, that ain't it, is it? play something slow. Night, Graham. Rick, thank you for the chill out music. Cool. You're welcome, Allie.
Night, Graham. Hey, Allie.
I don't think that's gonna be no problem, Skeeter.
Look what I got, Rick.
What you got? Mmm.
It's your peanut butter cookies, so except I put chocolate chips in mine too.
Right. Yeah, what the lady said. Oh.
Right, have the good tunes going, huh, Brenda? Allie's singing along with you too. She's jamming. I can picture Allie outside on the porch dancing too.
I can too. Thank you, Allie.
Barefoot and telling us she's freezing to death, but she won't go in.
B lady got guitars and peace signs and hearts and thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So these are like really good cookies, and I was super surprised that they have no flour. I was amazed, you guys. Cookies actually have no flour. None. And look, Sam.
I'm that maniac Grammy.
I do see they are peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips in them. Steve's transforming into a cookie monster. Hey, NKY, how are you, darling? Rocky Brook, welcome back. Let me go mix my tea real quick.
Okay, Rick. Oh, okay. I didn't say okay. I was trying to read it. Oh, boy. Can't see. No peanut butter cookies. I don't know. I'd have to go look, Susan. There's probably some in there, but I'm saving them for Scooby. Well, Scooby's got his own Scooby snacks now, thanks to Big Lady. Slim Jim. Oh, good Lord. Who packaged these things? I have complained, and I hope to see him pay for stealing. We all flagged it. There was a bunch of us. 20 of us, hopefully. If just half of us did, Howard, you ought to be in pretty good shape. YouTube will get that message. No, CG made my peanut butter cookies. Oh.
I did make his peanut butter cookies, you guys. And I'm telling you, they bake with no flour. There are 3 ingredients. Well, in my case, 4 because I added chocolate chips. But
I got them printed right here, ready to mail off. I printed them yesterday. Spirit. So they should be
peanut butter cookies that were passed down to Rick. Yes, absolutely, sis. I apologize. You're right. And I made Susan's cream cheese biscuits, which are also 3 ingredients, and those were the bomb. Oh my God, they were good.
Mm-hmm. I put them on Facebook, and they exploded once I did that.
Allie, these are so simple. You would love them, and they're so easy to do. You can make a batch like in minutes, like seconds.
Oh, I can tell you, Tim, Scooby loves them.
Okay, Tim, I'll make you I'll make you chocolate chips. Okay, will that better? No peanut butter, just regular chocolate chip.
They probably will, as many people flagged it, John. Now. I need to go outside for a minute, country.
All right, you go outside and I'll go after you.
Okay, sounds like a deal.
Hey, Grizz. Almond slices and white chocolate. Yummy. Hey, RS. I got in trouble. Did you get the text I sent back to you? Aren't you still at work? Because honestly, I thought you were still at work. I was going to wait. By my clock, you got off work in about 20 minutes, and I was going to tell you to pop over here. RS, these are the cookies we made together, but I have a whole bag set aside for you. Just so you know. The Spanish peanuts with the Redskins. I don't like peanuts. How crazy is that? I love peanut butter cookies, but I don't like peanuts. Susan, I was thinking imploded, not exploded. That was my first thought. You mean imploded. Here, I'll show y'all again. You want to see? Here. There you go. And literally, you guys, 3 ingredients. There is no flour. It took like 2 minutes to whip this up and throw them in the oven. It was done. I have to ask Susan if she minds if I share her recipe, though. He sure is, Steve. It is 3 ingredients, and as long I'm waiting on Susan to answer me, but as long as she doesn't mind me sharing the recipe, I'll be happy to tell you guys how to do it. It's up to her. Oh, yeah, Tim. I absolutely love pistachios. You like lemon cookies? Yeah, I love lemon. Okay, well, if you saw it somewhere else and we've been spreading, I'm just going to spread it around them. It is 3 ingredients, you guys. Y'all ready? All you got to remember is 3 ingredients and the number 1. 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg. That's it. Literally. Put the peanut butter, the sugar in a bowl, add the egg, and mix it in until it's thoroughly mixed. Put it in scoops on a line, baking on a cookie sheet. I use the fork to make the hash marks for, traditional peanut butter cookies. They bake at 350 for anywhere from 10 to 14 minutes, depending on your oven. That's it, you guys. 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg. And in my case, I stirred in some chocolate chips. Because who doesn't like chocolate and peanut butter? Look at that steaming. You don't see steam coming off there? Yeah, Rick and Susan just about always double and triple. If you double it, it makes 5 dozen. The single one, you'll get about 2.5 dozen. I like just about any kind of nut except peanuts. I don't like peanuts. Awesome, B-Lady. Yep, I do too, Autumn, depending on what I'm doing. Man, Lois Ann, I was watching the Kids Baking Championship. Sorry, guys. I was watching the Kids Baking Championship. And this 8 or 9-year-old little girl, she made lemon bars. That, oh my God, they looked so good. And Valerie Bertinelli was one of the judges, and she loves lemon too. She tasted it and she said it was one of the best lemon bars she had ever had, ever. I'm like, holy crap, you guys. Can you imagine at 9 years old being able to make lemon bars like that? And they're not allowed recipes, you guys. They have to know this stuff. They don't have recipes. They have to know it in their head. Yeah. Yep, Susan does pecans in hers. Hey, Mary. And Pappy's in the house. Hey, Pappy. Hey, Ruby. Ruby, you asked me something a minute ago, and I'm sorry I did not answer. I got distracted. We are cooking by Saturday. We'll have them all cooked. The video goes up Sunday morning with your choices to vote. I will try to get it as early as I can Sunday morning. Keep in mind, I don't get up with chickens on my weekends. I just don't. So probably, but before lunch for sure, Sunday. It'll be on my channel. It'll have all 3 of them, just similar to the last one. Only this time you're going to get a little bit longer to vote. You're going to get to vote up until 5 p.m. Monday, Central Time. When I get home from work Monday evening, voting stops. So you'll have from around lunchtime-ish or a little earlier Sunday morning till Monday afternoon, Monday early evening to vote. You are absolutely right, Skeeter. Valerie Van Halen Bertinelli. Cannolis. You got it there, Grizz, by the way. You just needed to leave the E out.
Well, I was behind on a video. You were still talking about the lasagna thing on my phone. Cut that off. It was quiet.
Well, there you go. And Chris had her at piano. Not that I'm aware of.
Night, Brenda.
What we're going to do about that. Oh, wait. Yes, we did. We'll talk about that, sis. Yes, we have at least one that I know of. All right, my turn.
All right.
All right.
You feel better, Brenda.
Me too. You hang in there, Brenda. I'm praying for you, sweetheart. Get some rest. You got that right, B-Lady. We take our time. We chill. Ain't no use to rushing into it. It's still going to be there when I get there.
B-Lady, it's true except for mines. I need to scroll back up and see what that is. Well, everything is slower in the South. It is, sort of. It's a more laid-back atmosphere. It ain't no doubt about it. I remember I went to New York. My wife was having surgery in just outside of New York City in Long Island, the hospital there. And I had to go way down 6 blocks to smoke. And we sit down there, and there's a guy said, "Where are you from?" You could tell I had an accent. I said, "North Carolina." He said, "I worked in Charlotte." And it was so slow down there, I had to move back to New York City because I couldn't take it. He was so used to the wide open life of running everywhere he went. He said he couldn't handle it. But we get it when we have to. We move when we need to move. We just don't do it all the time. That's the truth. We still hustle. Ruby Slipper says, "Rick, our video on your preparation on your lasagna." I don't know. She says I need to do that. But if she'll let me in the kitchen with the camera, most times she won't let me in the kitchen with the camera. And it's a perfect kitchen. There's nothing wrong with the kitchen, but she don't like the camera in there for some reason. I don't know about the folks in Norfolk are a lot slower in here. It's north of me. I know what you mean, Autumn. I know what you mean. Pretty country, ain't that? Please. Didn't catch the falls through the video that too. John swearing a storm. Night, everybody says Grizz. Good night, Grizz. AD. Grizz, I was looking for the wildlife too. I move when my legs go to sleep. That's to keep that tingle from going in them. Skater. Night, Brenda. Country Girl and Rick didn't put it on Facebook. I ain't gonna put it on Facebook. It wasn't on there long. Susan put them on Facebook too. It wasn't just me. Thank you kindly for the trust of your wrench, Rick. No problem. No problem. I'm gonna try those cream cheese biscuits. They are good. I made them, and they look like communion wafers, B-Lady. I swear they did. That's about this thick. Little bitty thin things you could about knock something out with them. But I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna make them again. This time I'm gonna get it right. I will. Food porn. Yep. That's pretty much what we do. Food porn. It's all over my Facebook. Everything. Y'all see it. I put everything I eat on there. An old friend of mine cussed me out here about a week ago. He said, "Is that all you put on here is food? Don't you ever put anything besides food?" I said, "Yeah, I got other stuff too. It just looks like food." Cigarette weight. So that's not how they're supposed to be like it is. No, they ain't supposed to be like that, lady. They're supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll draw a blank here. Thanks, Susan. They're supposed to be nice and tall and thick and fluffy. But apparently I didn't do that right. I'll use mine in a dough processor, one of those silver things my wife got that makes it. Apparently I overdosed it. D-O-U-G-E-D. Doted. That may not be a word, actually. It's probably not a word. In other words, I stowed way too much, and then it didn't rise. In fact, it didn't, nothing. It turned into communion wafers. I don't think you're supposed to work biscuit dough a lot. That's what they tell me. I wish I took some pictures of them. I think I did. I don't know where those pictures are anymore, though. Oh, I used to make up words. I overdosed before I could walk for a week. I overdosed it. Overworked it. Yeah. Overworked it. You overmixed it. Yeah, that too. Made up some words in between that. Where is that recipe? Good question. Dode then is a word now by Pickerick. I overdosed it. Sure did. You rolled him too thin and overdosed it too. Yeah. I took pictures all along the way. I was getting guidance. Problem is I didn't listen to the guidance too good. I told myself I got this. Not so much. Rick, you're supposed to pat them or roll them. I used a rolling pin with some flour on it. Rolled them all out. Apparently not that, shouldn't have rolled them that much. I'm red, yeah. That happens a lot when 8 or 10 people do that. Rut-row. No, not Rut-row. Scooby ain't even in here. When does the lasagna cook off? This Saturday, CG is going to do a video on it. We're going to cook them this weekend and do pictures of everything. CG is going to do a video on it, and we do it a live Sunday. And is Rebel Rose kind of here? Let me get the hangout somewhere. As soon as I get off of here, I will. Pickerick, you gave them to Scooby, right? Yes, I did. He loved them. He didn't care that they were too thin and about half like rocks. Didn't bother him none. He buried a bunch of them. He probably softened them up in his North Carolina red soil. That's what Scooby did. JD Allison, I love his You Might Be a Redneck routines. I do too. They're funny.
Y'all want to know what my favorite 2 Jeff Foxworthy redneck words are? My first one is mayonnaise. Let me use it in a sentence for you. Mayonnaise, a lot of people in chat today.
Night dog.
Good night, Iron Dog. And the other one, which is my absolute favorite redneck word from Jeff Foxworthy, is "Which you did you?" Hey, you didn't bring them things with you, did you?
Which you did you?
Which you did you?
You see that Iron Dog overdosed his today too.
Folks say folks in the South eat red clay. Not anybody I know.
Scooby liked the overdosed biscuits, Rivy. He did. He loved them.
Yeah, they're my favorite too. And I love to watch Billy Engvall do Here's Your Sign. Do you guys know who Bill Engvall is? Here's Your Sign.
The Here's Your Sign guy. Yeah, I know who that is.
He's got some of them that are so funny. You know, he's like, so we're driving down the road and a truck's going underneath the bridge. Or nothing, right? And he realizes he's getting up a little bit too far to go under it. Or no, wait, that's the other story. I'm going to get it backward. He's driving down the road. This guy on the side of the street's got a flat. He pulls over. And he's standing there about to change his flat. And another guy pulls up next to him. And he says, you got a flat? And I looked at him cool as a cucumber, and I said, nope. I was driving down the road, and the other three just swelled right up. Sign. Now, Bill Engvall does the Here's Your Sign. Rick White, which is actually thinking is Ron White, which is the other one of that group. And oh my God, that man is hysterical. Tater tot.
Which you did you too, like Barbie said right there.
Yeah.
Which you did you.
Which you did you. It's my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
Which you did you. You got it, Steve. And Ron White tells a story about being in an airplane from Flagstaff to Phoenix because apparently my manager doesn't own a Globe. But we're on this flight and we start getting engine trouble. And apparently the guy next to me has a lot to live for because he is freaking out. And he looks out the window and he said, the engine's gone. He said, how far do you think we can go on one engine? And he says, all the way to the scene of the crash. That would be paramedics there by a good 30 minutes. If you guys have never seen the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, seriously, you need to look it up and find it. On the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. You will laugh like you have never laughed, I'm telling you.
Call me baked tater, says Barbie.
Call me tater salad. Yeah, tater salad is the son. One time I got thrown out of a bar in New York City. And I don't mean I was politely asked to leave. I mean, I was hurled out the door. And then the police were called and they were going to arrest me for being drunk in public. I told them, you need to arrest them. I was drunk in the bar. They threw me into public.
I remember that.
Yeah, a lot of it's on YouTube. Blue Collar Comedy Tour. It's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. But so they call back to get my record, and a little telegraph going off somewhere. It's like, and he does this for like 2 solid minutes. So you got quite a record. Well, if you knew Morse code, you'd already know that. So years ago, back in high school, and I was, in a little town of 400 people, everybody knows everybody. Trust me, we've met. And the cops, one of my friends, good old boys that I went to school with, and was a police officer, pulled me over, and he said, you have any aliases? And I was just being a smart ass, and I said, yeah, they call me Tater Tot. Or Tater Salad, that's what it is. They call me Tater Salad. So flash forward 20-something years later, I'm getting charged with being drunk in public. And as they pulling up my record, and it comes across as an alias of Tater Salad. It's hysterical. You guys have got to watch it. If you've not seen it, it's really funny. It can be offensive to some people, but it's hysterical nonetheless. Skeeter says, when I was knee-high, I ran about the plane and said, man, don't crash, Penny.
Hi, y'all. Just stopping in to say hello for a minute. Hi, Ellen. How are you? The South owns Honey Boo Boo. I met Honey Boo Boo in a restaurant. Me and my wife did.
I cannot stand Honey Boo Boo. And her mother's even worse. I really seriously wanted to go knock the tar out of her mother. I just wanted to knock her flat on the butt.
We was in a restaurant in upstate Virginia, and it was like you would have thought it was a rock star in that restaurant. So many people going up for autographs and to it. You wouldn't believe it. It was incredible. Oh no, not Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo's about that grown now.
She's still a spoiled brat. Hey, Ellen, how are you, sweetie? It's good to see you. And thank you. I did see your message that you left me on the Tessie's video, and I replied to it. I don't know if you saw it, but I did reply. Thank you for that. And I will be praying for you, honey.
That's good. Glad you're hanging in there.
Yeah, I cannot stand Honey Boo Boo. It just, no. Smart ass little brat. I would have knocked her teeth down her throat.
Poor old Honey Boo Boo.
Spoiled, rotten.
That's funny.
It always amazed me that her parents put up with that crap. It's like, my mama would have jack slapped me across the room. About the time you left an indention in the wall, she'd ask you if you were okay.
Yeah, her mama condones it, helps her along with it.
She does, and she laughs at it. And it's like, and the saddest thing is that, you know, you did all this to make all this money. But the saddest thing is when she grows up and she gets out there in the real world, that's not going to wash. Her mother's not teaching her any social skills at all, and it's not going to wash. And she's going to be one of those ones that we're all supporting because she can't keep a job because she can't control her temper. The rest of us are going to support her for the rest of her life because she done burned through all the money she made. Oh, absolutely, Ellen. Absolutely, honey.
Born. Yeah, we got it, Ruby. That was a typo.
Yep.
Red Bull and Mountain Dew in her baby bottle. Oh my.
Yeah, you got it. You know that's right, Speeder. That's it's exactly what happened to it. Then he's going to come up. He's going to want to go to college. He's going to have to apply for grants and scholarships because they got no money left because they blew through all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to go back on welfare where they were at to start with. B lady, she's pregnant again. She's about to have another one. You got that right, Ellen. That's real possible. Real possible. Either way, I'm sure the rest of us that work hard every day are going to be supporting her. Okay, so I'm listening to the radio today, and they always do this segment of America's Dumbest Criminals, and they always share one on Wednesday. And me either, Christy. I hardly ever watch TV. But it was in Florida, of course. Sorry for those of y'all that are in Florida, but yeah. Anyway, his kid, he's 19 years old, and he's going to, or not 19, he's 21. He's going to rob a liquor store. Well, the guy behind the counter, he tells him, the kid walks in, he's got a mask on, he's got a gun in his hand. He tells the guy that he wants some liquor and the money. And the guy says, well, I can give you the money, but I'm going to need to see your ID before I can give you the alcohol because I got to make sure you're 21. He said, dude, I got a gun. He said, I don't care. You could kill me now or they can throw me in prison and I can be somebody's bitch. I'm sorry, but I need to see some ID before I can give you alcohol. So he says, fine, and gets his ID out of his wallet and hands it to him. So the clerk looks at it, writes down the information, hands it back to him, hands him the bottle, calls the cops, and gives him his ID. Just like, jeez.
Night, Ellen.
Good night, Ellen. Hang in there, sweetie.
At least about time for me to go back outside again.
All righty then. Big scandal with the eldest got them took off, I think. I believe so, Autumn, and she's pregnant again. And the girl, what's her name? I cannot remember the woman's name. Kaylee's mom, the one that killed the little girl, went to prison and all that. She's pregnant again too. She's gonna have another baby.
Oh, that's just what she needed.
Yeah. So note to self, if y'all are gonna go rob a liquor store and you don't look over 21, take some fake ID with you, okay?
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Patty Rose, how are you, sweetie? Steve, I know, right?
How long we been doing this? It's probably it's not but 8:45 your time, right?
Yeah.
So you good?
8:43, so I'm good another 20, 30 minutes.
All right.
Well, Autumn, there are some reality shows I like, but they're not the ones dealing with family BS like that. I like watching some of the ones where they're digging for gold. I like the ones where they're building in Alaska, building the log homes, which is pretty awesome. I like stuff. I like shows that teach you stuff. Yeah, some of the infomercials at Christmas. Yeah. You got it, Autumn. Skeeter had a bunch of them hot teachers down there in Florida. Well, there you go, Steve. Did you pass? That's the big question. Did you pass the class? Hey, Ruby, I have good days and bad days. Today's a good day. I'm not too bad. I'm sleepy. I didn't get much sleep at all, but it's getting slowly better. I'm talking a little bit better. I really need to make the appointment with the pulmonologist. I'm getting fussed at left and right for not doing it yet. But today hasn't been too bad of a day. Yesterday was horrible. So it just kind of comes and goes. Well, most of the time, Autumn, if I actually watch TV, which is really rare, I'm usually putting it on MeTV and I'm watching reruns of the Heart to Heart and the Dukes of Hazzard and the Love Boat and Three's Company and the A-Team, the older 70s and 80s shows. That's usually what I'm watching if I'm watching TV. The ones that got caught, yeah. Good night, Lois Ann. Love you, honey. Yeah, Swamp People is pretty good too, Susan. They are, Ruby. I still have to do my breathing treatments, and some days I lay down and I choke so bad that I can't sleep. I just sit straight up, and other days I can lay down and it doesn't bother me. It just kind of. And right now the weather is really horrible. It's rainy, it's chilly, and nasty outside. It does not help. Well, I tell you what. I was a handful back in school, so yeah. She knows Jerry Springer on Tiggity. March 2nd, sis. The bad thing is right now, the methotrexate that I would take in between, I can't take because of all of this stuff. I hear you, Autumn. Oh no. Christy's puppy just destroyed her oven mitt. Yeah, the next infusion is on the 2nd. The downside, of course, is the methotrexate I cannot take while I'm sick. And if I don't get my lungs cleared before March 2nd, I won't be able to do my infusion either. So I really need to get to the pulmonologist. Has anyone seen the Bootlegger show? I don't think I've seen that one, Ruby. Hey, Greg, how are you, sweetie? Oh, that's fine, Patty Rose. We're glad you were able to stop in, though. You have a great night. Oh, thank you, Lois Ann. Love you, sweetheart. Moonshiners. Yeah, I've watched that a time or two. And I love any of them with the nature. I love to watch National Geographic. A lot of the nature shows, especially when they're dealing with ocean animals. The Ocean's Blue Planet is one of my favorite series of all to watch. I love to watch Blue Planet. Yep, Susan's birthday is March 1st, so for her birthday, I'm getting an infusion. Hell of a gift.
Yeah, that's something. Oh, you gotta have it though. You gotta have it. I like that Bootlegger series. They're funny. They're hilarious on there. Two Family just put out a video. Oh my God, can you believe it?
Yes, I can. The sister-in-law takes that for rheumatoid. Which one, Christine? The methotrexate or the Remicade? We'll do methotrexate as number 1 and Remicade as number 2 if that's easier. They're a mouthful. Try and spell. Hey, Owen, how are you, sweetheart? Everybody's saying hello to Owen. It's one of the things I love about coming in here. You know, every time you come into yours or mine, or you know, in this community, and everybody's genuinely excited to see you and happy, you know, to say hello and sending you love and hugs. And it's just such an awesome feeling to know that people really enjoy seeing you and are happy to see you when you come in. You know, it's an awesome thing.
It is. It sure is. I always say that greatest community on YouTube. I'm not kidding when I say that, because I've been to a lot of those other places and it ain't like that. You know?
Amen. I've been to somewhere they get mad. If everybody else says hi to you, they get mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I didn't do nothing. I just walked in the room. You're getting mad at me for? It's almost like they're jealous because you're not paying attention to them, you know? And I'm not that way.
I like that Alaskan Frontier too, Steve. That's a good one. And Mountain Men, both moonshiners, all of them.
B-Lady, I honestly have to tell you, yes, there are some things you have to deal with the infusions, but the benefits you get from them are so much better. They're so. I mean, Susan can tell you, Susan and Rick saw me my last one. I could barely move. I could not barely move. I was almost in tears. I hurt so bad by the time I got to that infusion. 3 hours later, after the infusion, when I got home, I was sleepy, yes, but I was not in any pain at all. I was able to lay down and rest and just sleep. I had no pain. I'm telling you, yes, there are some side effects to it. I don't lie about that at all. But the benefits I get from it are 10 times better.
Yeah, but you had to lay down and rest. You didn't have no choice.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have no choice. Because that medicine sure knocks me out for a loop. I think I usually sleep, 4 or 5 hours when I get home. They've been through enough of them with me over the last year. It's about 4 or 5 hours. And it's one of those things we say with, you know, the community here and the love that shares there is the last one. I used to live where I used to live before I moved in here. I lived, you know, 5 minutes from my doctor's office. So it was no big deal for me to get home. Now I live almost a 45-minute drive away, and that stuff makes me sleepy within 20 minutes. I'm ready to go to sleep. So, you know, Rick called me on the phone and literally talked to me the entire way home to keep me awake and keep me focused. And, you know, without that, I don't know that I would have made it home. I mean, I really don't know that I would have made it home. So I'm so grateful to the friends I've made here and the people that love me. Uh-oh, Barnyard, did I miss something? Hold on, man.
I don't know. I was wondering what that blood meant.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I missed something. Let me back up.
So I'd be asking you, could you get blood and help you? Blood transfusion or something to help you?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't see anything else. Barnyard, help me out here. Oh, I think I know. Are you asking, do I get blood? Is that what we're talking about with the infusions?
That's the kind of guy Rick is, though. Yeah. I'd do anything.
Yeah, he is. He's a brother in every sense of the word, but blood. Believe me.
And it's both ways, both ways. We do anything for each other.
Mud Pie. I'm in Houston, Texas. No, sis, I won't. Christy lives about 10 minutes from where I am now. No, Barnard, the infusions are Remicade. And they have to be given through an IV, and it takes about 3.5 hours. And it does make you sleepy, but in addition to that, one of the side effects people have had allergic reactions to it, so they give you an antihistamine beforehand. So if you imagine one of those little pink Benadryl pills, you know how they make you sleepy? Well, those are, I think, 25 milligrams or 12 milligrams. They're 12 milligram pills. Well, before I get the Remicade infusion, they give me 50 milligrams of liquid Benadryl straight to my vein. So I sleep about 2.5 of those 3 hours, and I'm getting the infusion, but it still doesn't clear my system. And then the infusion they give me is called Remicade. It is a medication that slows down my immune system so that my body will stop attacking itself.
Susan's got it right there, about like chemo.
It is very similar to a chemo. It is, in fact, this particular medication is used on a milder chemo treatment. Not the heavier stuff, but the milder chemo treatments is used as one of them.
Jerome
slows down the immune system. And anytime you have an autoimmune disease, okay, which is rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, a couple others, autoimmune diseases. And in my case, with the rheumatoid arthritis, my body is looking at healthy cells in my joints and seeing them as bad cells, and it's attacking them, and it's eating away at the cells in my joints and all of the cartilage and the cushionings and the fluids that are naturally in your joints. And of course, it's irritating it really bad, and they're rubbing, and then it causes the swelling, which is what does the damage to the joints and the pain. So when they give you is stuff to slow down your immune system so that it's not overproducing and it's not attacking my joints, the benefits are amazing. Like literally within 2.5 to 3 hours of getting this infusion, I have no pain, and I can go 2 to 3 weeks with no pain whatsoever. The downside is it lowers my immune system. So when I got this cold, which turned out to be a flu, which went to bronchitis, which went to pneumonia, it's why it's taking me so long to get over it, because my immune system is not strong enough to fight it. The downside, of course, to that is if you boost my immune system to fight the cold and the bronchitis, you're also allowing my immune system to attack my body again, which causes a flare of the arthritis. So it's kind of like, what do you do? Yes, B-Lady, it can. You have to be very careful what you do. I am very careful. I don't hang around people that are sick. If I'm in the middle of a flare or when I first take these infusions, I don't go to grocery stores. I just hell don't go to Walmart. I'm very picky about where I go. I usually spend a lot more time at home. I go to work and back, So you have to be very, very careful. I have hours from you.
Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Yep, your autoimmune disease attacks good cells. Mr. Mach 1, you sexy thing. So it's kind of, it is what it is. And there are a lot of times my mother is available to go with me, but she's not always available. So sometimes I just have to get through it. And I'm very, very blessed that God has put people in my life that talk to me and keep me company and keep me awake till I get home. In fact, the last time I got home at about 1 o'clock, I think, I told Rick, okay, I'm home. He said, you going to bed? I said, yeah. And I popped on and said, good night to Susan. I was asleep by 1:45, and I think I got back onto our chat at around, 6:37 that night?
Something like that, probably.
I stayed up for about an hour and a half, and I went right back to sleep. In fact, I came on live with Rick for about an hour and a half, and I went right back to bed and slept through the night. I got up at, 10 o'clock the next morning, I stayed up till about noon. I laid back down and I slept till 5:30, and then I got up and I stayed up till about 8, and I went back to sleep and slept through the night again. It really throws me for a loop for about 2 days. Hey, Jerome, how are you? Yes, we were talking about rheumatoid arthritis. Rick, I hear you.
I'm yawning like crazy.
Exactly. I have to be very careful, Christy. You know, I mean, even on my birthday, I was alone on my birthday because my mom was sick, my dad was sick, everybody was sick, and I can't be around them. If I know someone is actively sick, I cannot be around them.
Doing good, Brando. Trying to.
Brando. What's today a better day, Brando?
It was a better day here. I can tell you that. 76 degrees, sun shining. It was pretty, Brando. It felt like summertime all day today. Oh my goodness. Brando got rheumatoid arthritis?
Yep. Honestly, B, I will tell you, if the only thing would be that for you, and I'm sure because your condition is different than mine, but for somebody with rheumatoid arthritis, the longer you wait to treat it, the more damage you're doing to your joints. And that's just a reality. You know, I'm not sure in your situation how it's going to affect it or how long you could conceivably wait. But the difference is enormous. It really is.
Hush up, Rick's only 24 years, Steve.
And I promise you, I did not lose my voice because of the infusion. I promise you, I did not. It's because of the coughing and the pneumonia. And what a lot of you guys didn't see when I was gone for those few weeks, Rick and Susan we were still talking and chatting. I was coughing almost 24 hours a day.
Yeah, sure
like
was.
Heavy, deep coughs, and that's what tore my throat up. Not medications; it was the cough. I coughed to the point that I cracked a rib. So, hairline crack. Thank you, Lord. I didn't break it this time. I've broken ribs before, but it's just a hairline crack. But I hear you, sis. You can't afford to. I mean, no matter how much I love you. Psoriatic arthritis is what he deals with.
My goodness, I hate to hear that, Brando. My aunt had that, and it's terrible. Makes you hurt bad.
It does make you hurt. It's a lot of pain. You know, there were days when you can't dress yourself. There are days when I can't lift my arm above my head. I can't brush my hair. There are days when I would use the facilities and not be able to clean myself afterward. You know, it's not fun.
Night, Autumn.
Good night, Autumn. Love you, sweetheart.
What do you say we get off here? It's 10:01, 9:01 your time. I know you need to rest.
I do. I need to go to bed. I'm fading, y'all.
I need to go to the store. It closes about 9:30. They start shutting down. Oh, it's 10 here. I'll have to go to the other one.
I was going to say you have to go to the other one.
That way I drive 20 miles.
Oh, no.
It's okay, though.
Well, I love you. I love you, everybody. Yeah, I know, Susan. I've been there. Not as bad as yours, but yeah. I love you guys, everybody in chat. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us, for being here. Much love to all of you. And Rick, love you, baby.
Love you too.
Good
Hope
night.
you better tonight.
Me too. Good night, everybody.
Well, folks, I say it every time. I'll say it again. You guys are the greatest community on YouTube. Ain't no doubt in my mind about it. You are. I thank you all for coming tonight. I'm sure Country Girl does too. We all do. We appreciate it a lot. Until we meet again, y'all. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.